Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Excited to be here. Just bear with me for a second. Because I can't find... Oh, here they are. They keep moving the comments around on Facebook. I do want to see all your nice comments. So, that's going there. So I can see all of you. That's going there. Perfect. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're as excited as I am for today. Just let me find the last... This one. Yes. There we go. There are no comments from YouTube. Bear with me. I've got a bit of a thingy. Come on. You can do it. There we go. That's how it should be. No. Okay. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm having some issues here. Bear with me. Okay. Then I gotta do that slightly different. It's gonna be more complicated, but I'm afraid I won't be able to see the YouTube comments, guys. I'm really sorry. But YouTube is not allowing me to see the comments. Typical, right? Now I've lost Facebook as well. There we go. No, that's not Facebook. Okay, I've got the Facebook comments. I just don't have the YouTube comments. I'm sorry. Daniel's saying it's not streaming on YouTube. It does say I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, but it's not my own YouTube, Daniel.
Nee, I know.
Never mind. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Good to see you. This is David for Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I'm so happy that you're joining me tonight for the launch of my new collection, Golden Season. So let me see who's here. There's a lot of people here on Facebook. I see Ellie. Hi Wilma. Hi Anja. Hi Belinda. Hi Astrid. Hi Petra. Ankie is here. Hi Els. It is the Golden Season, and you're in the middle of it, Els. Catherine is here. Petra is here. Diane is here. Anita. Hello, hello, hello. The comments are going so quickly I can't really see. But yeah, good to see you all. And I'm happy to be here because it's exciting. I've got so much gorgeous stuff to show you. I just need to find myself here. And then it's all good to go. And just for the people over at YouTube, I'm sorry I can't see your comments. But that's what it is. So, Golden Season. Golden Season is today, and oh yes, thank you, Linda. I had a fantastic holiday. It was fantastic. 2 weeks doing nothing. Hi, Annette. Good to see you. Yes, it is an exciting day. But yeah, it was a gorgeous holiday, and we had fun, and I'm completely loaded for all the fun stuff that's coming. So tonight I'm going to be live showing you all the goodness from this new release and beautiful samples from the Golden Season from the design team. Tomorrow I'm going to be live at creativescrapbooker.com at their Facebook page, which is also going to be fantastic. Then tomorrow afternoon, Els will be here with Coffee and Craft. Friday, Els will be here showing some samples from the US design team. And thanks, Michelle. I am rested. So, yeah. It's going to be a full week, and then Monday it's going to be Rihanna, and Wednesday it's going to be me again. That's a bit what we're doing. Hi Petra, good to see you. Hi Yvonne, hi Kathy, hi Debbie. Golden Season. This year we decided to make a little bit of a mix of Christmas and fall. And that turned out to be the golden season, because that is what it is. I love this time of year. The temperatures are dropping, well, at least if you're in the northern hemisphere. The temperatures are dropping, the leaves are turning color. It's really, sweater weather is coming. It's really nice to be outside, having a walk with the dog, or just being outside, period. And then Christmas is coming up as well. So for me, that is the golden season. And we combined that in this release. Now, without further ado, let's just dive in and have a look at what we're doing today, shall we? This one. So I'm going to start with introducing this new collection to you, and I'm going to start with it's weird. Let me do one last check, because some people say I am live. It's on the Elizabeth Craft Designs YouTube channel. It does say that I'm live, but there are no comments there. Bear with me. I found out something. We should be there now. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. They changed something in the settings, which is a pain when they do that, but now I've lost everything else, which is fine. There we go. And then go here. I'm finally there. I do apologize for this mess, but we're getting there. Yes, hi Erika. So, golden season. Everything is working now. So, let's get started. Golden season. I'm going to start with introducing to you the new paper pack that comes with this release. And you've seen a lot on online already. And that is this gorgeous paper pack. Is the base of almost everything you see. And that is Backgrounds Volume 3. And in this paper pack, we've got something new within the Art Journal Specials collection, and that is some gorgeous things. Let me show you, instead of talking about it. Hi, Ro. Good to see you. Hi, Els. No, I'm not touching anything anymore. We're there. Here we have the back. This is the cover. And on the back of the cover, we've got some gorgeous photos. Photos, squares, small squares, bigger squares, and some phrases for you to cut out to use in your journaling, which is really nice to work with as well. But the photos are gorgeous, fun to work with. And then I'm going to immediately hop to the back, because the last page at the back also has photos on it. Rectangle ones, portrait size, smaller ones and bigger ones. And you might remember these. Those are the journal sleeves, the AJS02 journal sleeves, and these are designed to perfectly fit your journal sleeves. So if you've got the matching dies for the journal sleeves, you can use those to cut these pictures out and put them in your sleeves. How cool is that? I think that's really, really, really fun. So that is new in this paper pack. And then, yeah, the papers speak for itself. It's vintage ledger paper. No, Femke. Femke is asking if I'm still in vacation mode. No. YouTube changed something in the settings. So, which is always fun and dancing when they do that without notifying you. The paper. Let's move on to the papers. Look at that. It's so much fun to work with, guys. Let me tell you, it's gorgeous. Beautiful ledger paper. It's how many designs? I just looked it up. 12 double-sided sheets, 14 designs randomly repeated. So that means that the back and front of each one are different. Thank you, Venna. Thank you, Nance. I love the grunge. I love the splatters that are already on there. It just really gives you the opportunity to play, make your heart sing It's just, I love it. It's nice, it's crunchy. These papers as well, you see the crack in the old paper. Love, 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 love that. So, truly a background paper. And you can do so much stuff with this. You will see the design team has done an amazing job, and I will be showing you loads and loads of things to do with this paper pack in the coming weeks and months. But yeah, the quality of our paper is so good. You can color it, you can put water paint on it. It's incredible. So yeah, I absolutely adore this, and I know you guys do as well, because I've already had so many responses from people saying, oh, I bought 3 packs, I need 3 packs or whatever. So that is, yeah, I hope we have enough. You never know. So that is, and of course the paper pack is part of the Buy It All bundle that is available online now. So, and of course also at your favorite stores, the whole collection is available. But the Buy It All is available now at our website. It's perfect for junk journaling as well. For man cards, for junk journaling, for art journaling, for cards. I mean, you're going to see some beautiful cards in a second. Yeah, so I better crack on, because otherwise, time's up. But you see, it's all nice, grungy, lovely papers. And that repeats itself throughout the pack. And as I said, on the last page, you've got the pictures again. So that is the Backgrounds Volume 3. And yeah, you need one to stroke, one to cut, right? That's what they say. But then I think you use this a lot. So love it. Love, 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 love it. Right, then we go into the dies. And I designed the dies this time to be slightly different. It'll make sense in a second, but it'll all work together, and you can mix and match and do all sorts of fun things with it. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Catherine. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting, which is really good, because then you can win that gift certificate. Thank you, Petra. Also great for journaling, Carolyn. She says, Carolyn over at YouTube says, love the background with lines for journaling too. It's perfect for that. Absolutely. So, the 2292 Build a Journal. That's the first die that I'm going to show you. And in this die you get a lot. Let me show you what it looks like when you cut it out. There's a matte layer. There's a base page. Then there is this piece, which is the connector piece. I will show that in a second, how that works. This piece is the spine. It's this big die. It's designed to be the spine to go around. I've got one booklet here. There we go. This is just a basic booklet. Here you see I used it as a spine, but it's also a really fun element to use as a tag to create elements on your pages as well, because it's the height of the page, so you can even turn it into a belly band. There's so much you can do with it. Fun, fun, fun. Here you can see that connector piece, but in this case I wanted it to be versatile, so you can do it. I mean, and if you bought the Build a Journal collection from last year, the Journal Roman Special Kit, you know how to assemble this, and I will make videos about that, of course, again. But there's a different way, and that's with holes. And you can stitch the journal together, and I will get to that in a second. But yeah, there's fun elements in here, and it's all fall themed in this case. You've got the little labels, and in this case you can cut out the word thanks from it, the word happy, etc. You can do love, you can do autumn, those will fit on there as well. But these are also really nice labels to put on your cards or anything and just stamp on them. So you don't have to cut out these words. So again, very versatile. A little whale tail, how do you call that? Brain freeze. Whale tail tab. So you can make your own tags and everything. These are different borders that you can use. So there's a standard straight edge on the page, but if you use these dies, you can change the appearance of the border. So you can play with that as well. So there's a lot in there. So that's the first one. The 2292 Build a Journal. Then we go to Build a Journal XL. And you will see the one that I just used. You can use landscape or portrait-wise, but you'll see that in the samples that I'm going to show you. So 2293 Build a Journal XL fits Passport XL art journal. That's why we call it Build a Journal XL. But this is all the same principle with the holes that you can stitch it together. Now let me show you. Here's a little sample I made. This will come later, but gorgeous, yummy. Here I stitched the journal together. And Marga posted a video today as well where she stitched it, I think. So it's a really fun way to do it. And then you've got a different kind of journal. You've got the matte layer to place in there. And you will see loads of samples. It's going to be a fantastic set to play with as well. But we've got that connector piece. This one, yes, because this is the spine again. So again, you can use it as a spine, as I did here, or you here, this one, sorry, as I did here, or you can use it just on your page. I'm looking for this one. This one you can use to connect your loose pages together, and then these fit into your Passport XL art journal. So you can use them in your standard art journal. Thanks guys, I figured it out. It was a tab. When you do it like this, they fit into your art journal like so. So you don't have to stitch a journal together, you can still use it and combine it with your older dies that fit into this Passport XL size. Really cool, right? I love that. I love that. And that we can still do that. So very versatile set to use. And these sets all work together so nicely. By the way, this is the one I made for the packaging for the previous set. Really fun, right? Oh, I'm loving this collection. I'm loving it. Right, that was 2293 Build a Journal XL. And in here you've also got a nice little belly band to go over your page. So you can put cards behind it, ephemera behind it. There's loads that you can use to decorate it with. There's a nice twig or twine with leaves. There's a man on a bench. I've got that one right here. Janet, that's how it goes, right? I love this. The man sitting on the bench, the little squirrel. Yeah, it just makes me happy. Ooh. He's for later. But here you can see that belly band in action. And then I made these little leaves to fit exactly on there to make them a bit stronger. So also really nice to work with. So yeah, that's that one. Then we move on to 2294 Fall Leaves. And this one fits your Passport XL, Square XL and art journal. So in a way this size is your most versatile size and fits everything. So when you make something it looks like this. What I did here is I made some acetate with alcohol ink behind that, but yeah, it's a fun set and it screams fall. And these leaves, oh my, these leaves are... Hi Anita, good to see you. These leaves, oh, just too gorgeous. I'm going to be showing you tomorrow. I'm going to be working with this set at Creative Scrapbooker, but you will see me use this loads because it's gorgeous. You can do so much with it. So in here you've got your little tag, which is also perfect as a card front. You will see that. We've got the little tag topper to turn it actually into a tag that you can pull stuff in and out. And this is a folding mechanism, as you see here, that creates a pocket. So that is that one. and that is the 2294 Fall Leaves. Absolutely gorgeous. You will see the design team did fantastic stuff with it. Everything is falling. Don't do that. Okay, this one is a Christmas set because I promise you it's going to be a mix of Christmas and fall. And this one is 2295, the Book of Christmas. And it's called Book of Christmas because this is based on a book page. And I will immediately show you because you will see that best if you use it. All the way around. Have fun, else. I know you're on the road. You see, it really, you build a book, and it's like the Book of Christmas. And in this set, you get this beautiful wreath that you can build up. I kept it simple here, but you can do as much as you want. You get this background die in there as well. But to be honest, this wreath, if you do it with different flowers, or you color the flowers differently, you can use it in spring as well. The book page is forever there. You can use it the whole year through. Even this, if you color that differently, it could be a trellis with flowers growing up on it. So versatile collection, easy to use throughout the whole year, I think. So here you see all the different elements cut out. So these layer together, and this is then your base page. The elements to build your wreath. Love it. Love, 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 love it. And that was the dies, and I quickly want to show you how good everything works together. So let me grab all my samples so I can show you. This and this is the same height. So your fall leaves is the same height as this journal size. So you can imagine if you do this and use your connector pieces, you can do this inside your journal. You will see Marga did it in a different way, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. But yeah, you can do it like this. You use the connector piece like this and build it up like this. So this one fits in there perfectly. However, this one, the square book, also fits in there perfectly. So, and I love the fact that you can really, hi Louise, welcome, really build your own journal the way you like it. So we've got the page as it's designed, and we've got a square one in there, then we've got this one in there. So you can imagine it's really fun to build a journal. I will do next week during the live on Wednesday, I will make a journal with these three sizes. This one, it's a bit too high to fit in there. So this one is more stand on its own, but this one you can use in there as well, in the same way as I just showed you. So that combines as well. So you can use it whatever makes you happy, however, what makes your heart sing. So that's that. And then we go into the stamps. Now the stamps you're going to love. I'm pretty sure. We're going to start with CS425, which is called Santa. Look at that. Oh, I mean, I designed it, I know, but this makes me so happy. And I've been working with this quite a lot already. Look at that. Colored in Santa. Another one colored in. They stamp so beautiful and delicate. Gorgeous. So this one did not come with a die because they are relatively easy to cut out. I mean, I just showed you the Santa. If you're patient and take your time, they're easy to cut out. So that's why this one comes without a die, and they're so beautiful to use on a page, not cut out. So yeah, you will see that a lot in a second. The next one is the CSD426, and that's called deck the holes, and this one does come with a matching die, so don't throw the packaging away because all your dies are on the back of your packaging. They are, Leslie, they are gorgeous. Well, the design team did a fantastic job, Diane. You will see that in a second. So here we have beautiful stamps again. Here's that hat that I just colored in. Look, gorgeous, love it. So that's this one. Quite easy to color in as well, if that's your jam. And you can use different mediums to color it, whatever. You do you, right? But these all come with the matching die, which is perfect. So that is 2 Christmas stamps and dies, and then we go into a fall die set. And this is CSD 427 Golden Season stamp and die. Look at him. That owl. He is. I love him. I love him. I love this whole set. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. These are more solid stamps. I love solid stamps, silhouette stamps. You can do so much with it. And these are gorgeous stamps. If you use that and use embossing powder on them, gorgeous. These are more skeleton leaf-like, so you can color them in or just stamp them with gold embossing powder. Also gorgeous. The Golden Season. The name of the collection is there, and this beautiful, 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 beautiful owl. I love him. So that is here as well. Beautiful set, the CSD 427, and it comes with a die. Look at the size of this die from the owl. So again, don't throw away your packaging because you need this. You need this. But yeah, all these come with matching dies, so you can cut these out, and it's great to build a little stash like a pizza box. And yeah, just create in advance. Last stamp to go, and that is the CS428, and that's the journal phrases 6. And the journal phrases, I don't know, they are so handy to have at hand. I mean, I've got stuff laying around here already, and as you can see, love it. Use them. You just cut out the phrase that you want. I've got a new one that I just stamped today, and I've already cut out a couple. So yeah, easy to stamp. I would recommend, because I'm still getting questions, I can't get this stamp to stamp correct, use a stamping platform and use a good juicy ink pad. People don't realize there's a lot of surface. If you look at the stamp, there's a lot of surface, a lot of fine detailed lines that need ink. So when you think you're done with inking, do it again and do it again. And then stamp it out. And then, yeah, if you use a platform, you can do it 3-4 times in a row. It doesn't matter. It's in the same place, and you will get a perfect stamp. In this case, I stamped twice to get a perfect stamp. So, yeah, just some tips down the line. But this is so convenient, and it's all around the Golden Season. So, thank you, Louise. He's gorgeous, Caroline. Caroline is saying on YouTube, you must have that owl. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's got Christmas. It's got fall themed. So, yeah, this one is a great addition to the ones we've already had. And it's number 6 already. Wow. But talking about number 6 already, we're going to stencils. And I don't have the originally packaged ones in. So I'm going to show you mine that I tried to clean, but obviously I've used them quite a lot already, making the samples and preparing for all the lives, etc. But yeah, you're going to get the gist. And that's the journal stencils 9. We are at number 9 already. Now this one speaks for itself, right? Fall leaves, great fun to use. Beautiful. Different ways of using it. You can use embossing powder through it, or not embossing ink and then embossing powder. You can use paste, you can use glitter paste, you can use ink, subtle backgrounds, more present backgrounds. Just lovely. This one is more neutral. You can use it with Christmas colors, but you can use it throughout the whole year. But it's just lovely, lovely pattern to use in your backgrounds of your cards or whatever. Well, Diane, I hope we have enough. Ah, exactly. This one you can use year round as well. I mean, yes, it's a plate, but hey, it's texture. So if you just use your distress paste or something, it's neutral. You can use it year round. And if you use Christmassy colors, then it's more a plate. So that one is in there as well. And Leslie is saying the tree you can use year round as well if you tape off the stars. True. But hey, this is perfect to use for your Christmas backgrounds, for your cards, for your journaling, anything you want to do with it. But yeah, good idea. Mask these off and use it throughout the whole year. So that is the journal stencils number 9. Now, are you ready to be completely blown away by the amazing samples that I got here from the design team? I'm just going to do this in random order. I've got a big box over there, and I'm just grabbing some stuff from there. Oh, Lorraine, you're asking me technical questions now. I really don't know what's called. Long-eared owl? I don't know what it is. Does he have long ears? Well, it's got quite pointy long ears, so it could be. I don't know. But he's beautiful. Here's a sample by Marga, I guess. Yep, that's Marga. And you see she made a beautiful binding as well. She used some thicker card for the cover and the back. And what she did very smartly, and you'll see that from other, and I think that's brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? She sort of doubled up on cardstock, or I don't know what she used, but I'm hoping you can pick up. There we go. You see there's an extra layer, an added layer in between here. So you can build up the journal more. I thought that was absolutely genius. And I know Jen did that as well. Els will show those. Here you see what Marga did with the journal. This is the 4 leaves. And she stitched it in there, in the middle. But how fun is this? I just love it. I'm going to steal this idea. Well, borrow it. But I love it. Marga's style with the Tim Holtz paper, with the craft core, sanded, corrugated card here. It's a very, very, very pretty journal. Some great inspiration of things you can do. This is on vellum. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting, by the way. By doing that, more people will see the gorgeous work the design team put into that, because they did a lot of work. Oh, perfect, Rihanna. Gorgeous pocket. Gorgeous little pocket she made here. And you see that tag. Love it. Love it. Here you see the belly band, but used in a different way. But again, so versatile and fun. Little card here. Little fold out piece. So this, don't be afraid to crease your pages, fold them double, and you have a little flip flap. Love it. There we go. I love this. Well done, Marga. So that was the first one. Done. Then I'm going to show you something by Martina, which blew me away. Because I received this and I thought, what's that? What's this? And then I saw she used the photo frame of the frame, I don't know what it's called, from Her collection. And made a box. So I was like, okay, what's this? And then, of course, this is from my collection, from the Book of Christmas. Beautifully shaped flowers. You see that? The poinsettias. And then I opened it, and I was like, what? Get out of town. Look at that. These stamps are perfect for your Christmas cards as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this. And this is then again with that Book of Christmas. Just build up that nice branch. Fantastic. How easy or simple but classy can a Christmas card be? Fantastic, right? This on itself is a beautiful Christmas gift. Or, I mean, make this and gift that to someone with the cards in it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This one I love. You see how subtle that stencil can be in the background, but it's just enough. So Martina, well done. I was really blown away when I unpacked this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So yeah, well done, Martina. And these are the cards, but look at this. Okay. Well, let's stay with cards. And then we've got the card department done. This is by Heather, because I somehow have Heather's samples here in Europe, so I will send those back to the US. But look at that. This is that tag, but you can use that perfectly as a frame or as a card base. It is a perfect gift idea. I agree, Caroline. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this one, again, the elegance and the simplicity, I love it. And here you see that tag that I was talking about. You can use that perfectly on a card. I love that. Here we have the little Santa. And this is what I was talking about. These stamps, you don't even have to cut them out. They are gorgeous. Just like that. How beautiful is that? So, yeah. I think these are perfect for your Christmas cards as well. This is beautiful as well. And you see, this is the spine part, but it's perfect. Cut out of vellum, colored beautifully, by the way. Colored on the background, yes. Colored on the back, gorgeous. Love, 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 love it. And then again, gorgeous in its simplicity. Heather, well done. Well done. I adore them. Right, moving on, because I've got loads more. We go to Susanna. Now, Marga made a landscape. I grabbed this, and I think it's Susanna, but let me check. Yes, it's Susanna. Oh dear, Katie. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, the Santas are fantastic. I love them as well. Marga made a landscape journal. Susanna made a portrait one. And again, a different way of stitching. You see? This is a Japanese stitching, I think. But it's fun. But look at that owl and the dimension on here. The layers and the gorgeousness. Absolutely stunning stuff. All the depth in layers. I mean, you see the shine on there. And that owl. Oh. And here she used that pocket in a different way again. And here you can see that spine used as a tag. Put a hole in it, a hole reinforcer in there, an eyelet. Perfect. Beautiful, Susanna. Absolutely beautiful. Here's another one. Gorgeous. So, a different way to make the journal. To use it. Portrait. This is really fun. There's not going to be a physical journal. Let me be clear about that. Like we have journal sizes. This is a one-off. as a special, but then not as special, but in a normal collection. But we're not going to make a journal in this size. Let me be clear about that. But this is so much fun to work with. It's a fun size. Gorgeous. This one is by Rihanna. And Rihanna will be here on Monday. But look, shrinky dinky, shrink foil. Goodness. On the, I think this is Sizzix glitter foil. How do you call that? Shrink plastic. Love it. You need to get that out because I think this is looking so much fun. Love this stamp. Love, love, love it. Beautiful use of stencil. This is fun. You can shift this. Ooh, I didn't notice that before. Great combination of all the dyes. And here you see a more neutral version of that plate, and you can use it year round. A mini photo album. Absolutely, Louise. I agree. If you use your photo sleeves on here, you can sort of fit two next to each other and play with that. It's really fun. I agree, Petra, the team did fantastic. Love this. And it's fun to work in a if you have a landscape, because we always work like this in a way. So it's fun to work in a different way, more in a landscape way. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. Glitter paste. This is fantastic, Rihanna. Great use of the pictures. Here she turned this into a pocket and then folded it, turned that into a pocket again. Here's a little pocket behind the picture. Little tuck spots, always fun. The little tags. The small Santa on there. Here as well. Gorgeous, Rihanna. Absolutely gorgeous. Moving on to, I don't know whose this is. Let me see. I don't know, but it's gorgeous, so I'm going to show you. And someone from the team, please tell me whose this is. Hi, Osette. My comments are stuck. There we go. Look at that owl stamped in, and then using gold embossing powder. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's fantastic, Femke. There's so much room to create. It's gorgeous. Ah, Christy, thank you. It is very interactive. I agree. Yeah, the team did fantastic, Andrea. So, who made this? There's no name. There's no name. But I love it. I'm not going to guess because they are all fantastic, so I don't know. But I love it. Now this one is by Martina. So we've just seen the cards made by Martina. But her journal style is so different. You can immediately see that. Look at this. Beautiful. Again, that owl. And then probably used some sort of pigment powder to color it in. Beautiful work, Martina. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, use this as a pocket in here, which is great because that's how it can be used in all sorts of different ways. All the different layers in here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And all the different use of these vintage photos. I love it. This is so great for art journaling, for junk journaling, even these dies. And this is in a way Of course, you can make these albums from scratch, but not everybody is good at measuring and is good at thinking how to do that. And these dies will help you with that. These dies will make perfect junk journals. They make perfect little booklets for whatever you want. And just play with it. I love it. Yeah, for junk journaling, these are perfect as well. This is on... Okay, what's this? I need to know. Oh, it's on fabric. That's gorgeous. And I just love the different styles from the team. Do you know what I mean? They all get the same set. And that's it. And this is what they make with it. Unbelievable. Right, this is from Yolanda. And Yolanda always does a bit of different things, but I love it. Look at this colorful little tag. Just fun. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this little hanger. Hi, Jen. Be careful that you don't get blocked, Diane. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Nice bookmarks. So it's a different way to use all these dies and stamps to create different things again. Come to think of it, I think the spine would make a great bookmark. And you see these beautiful, beautiful leaves ready to go into a journal or onto a card or whatever you want to do. It's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. You see the stencil. This is what I meant. If you do this in a neutral color, it doesn't have to be Christmas. So this is a journal page. Beautiful work, Yolanda. Beautiful. That owl. He's really looking at you, right? Gorgeous. It does, Katie. It does. Beautiful work, Yolanda. Love it. Love it. And what else haven't I showed you yet? These two, because the rest in here. Check. Yes, the rest I have showed you already. So I will go through it again. But if you go to the video online, I will have already showed you lots of things there as well. Little treasures. That's Martina. Look at this shadow box. I mean, that's a labor of love, but I love it. I absolutely love this. Martina, this is stunning. It's a piece of art. That's right, Femke. They all have different styles, so there's something for everybody. This one is Marga as well, if I'm correct. Let me double check. Yeah. This is her Christmas album, the Book of Christmas. And look at that coloring. Marga's coloring. Exquisite. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Look at that. This makes me happy. I love Christmas, guys. You know that. Beautiful, beautiful Marga. And of course, how you decorated the journal is also fantastic. Using the stencil. So, for the rest of the samples, I showed those in the release video that was live this morning at the Elizabeth Craft Designs YouTube channel. So you can find that there. I quickly want to make something because I'm inspired now. So I want to play. Is that okay with you guys if I play a bit? Do you mind if I make something? Because I love it. Just quickly. Hey, look, beautiful. Different way of binding with these rings. Love that. Rihanna did the same. And I might show some of these again Wednesday next week. But yeah, it's absolutely fun. Oh, Chrissy, that's nice. Thank you. Okay, I've got my glass mat ready. Don't forget to buy it all, because 20% discount is fantastic, but a lot of retailers also have a nice bundle, so don't forget that. I've got a big box ready to go here, so let me start. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create another label like this. This is like Mini David. I really looked like this when I was a baby. This is not me, but yeah. So that's the idea, something like this. So I'm going to get my stuff out and explain to you what I have in my mind. So what I did, I've cut out my tag, and from that I've cut 2 leaves. So these leaves will be the frames for my pictures. So this is going to be one picture, that's going to be the other one. Then I'm going to do some stamping. So let me do that first, because that's the easiest way to do that now. So let me grab my stamp, which is this one, and I need a little stamp block, and I will show you how to make I want 2 stamps, this one and that one. Aw, Femke, that's sweet. So I've got my stamps on the block here. Now I'm going to stamp using my VersaFine Clairs. And what I'm going to do is multicolor color stamping. And I'm going to start using Golden Meadow. So I'm going to ink it up. So that's the lightest color. Then I'm going to take my Summertime. I'm just going to do some bits there. And last but not least, I'm going to take Shady Lane. I'm just going to dab some on there. Take my finger, smudge it out a bit so I don't get the hard line, and stamp that on here. Look how fun that is. And I'm going to do a second generation stamp as well, because why not, right? So let's repeat that. So, yellow, bit of orange, and a bit of green here. Tap, tap, tap. There we go. I'm just going to do this one now, here at the bottom. Bit of orange. So this goes quite quick once you get the hang of it. Just gives so much interest. Thank you, Tammy. So that's that one done. Let me do this one. Let's multitask, shall we? And a bit of orange here and there. Pom, pom, pom. And a bit of green there. Now this won't work, right? Let me do it here. I know you won't see it, but then at least I can do like this and that. Okay, that's that one done. So my VersaFines can go to the side. Then I need to color my leaves. Now what I did here, and I'm not going to do that now because it takes too long, I did embossing ink on the picture, and then I used this on there. Vintage beeswax, Baked Textures Vintage beeswax. Love that stuff. But yeah, that takes quite a long time to melt. So I'm gonna do these without the shine, which is also fine because they're gorgeous on its own, right? I mean, nothing wrong with these pictures as is. So let me decorate the leaves. And I'm gonna do that very, very simple. I'm gonna use some marigold and some rusty hinge and some ripe persimmon. And then I'm going to grab some water. I'm going to wet the paper as well. Just helps for the ink to move. I'm just going to drag them through. And how does Tim say that? You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So that's it. This is it. I'm going to do that. Okay. And I'm going to dry these. Now I'm making these now and I will use them next week in the video. In the live. This is gorgeous. Oh, Christy, that's nice of you. Well, the bundle is a great deal, so I would definitely just gonna dip it a bit more. This one's gonna be a bit more red than the other one, but that's fine because not all the leaves are the same, right? I'm gonna clean this up now because, well, I can't keep playing. Because I need a bit of green in there. So I'm just got, this is peeled paint, which is, oh, that was way too much, David. Dumbo. I don't want them completely green. There we go. Spritz a bit of water, break it up. I'm just gonna dab that on there, like so. There we go. Love that. Okay. Clean that up. Getting inky fingers already. Thank you, Ro. This is just such a fun and easy way to create these leaves. Thank you, Renee, for liking, sharing and commenting. Well, Grumpalicious, to be honest, this is not hard. For me, I really think it's quite easy. Once you, of course, practice makes perfect, right? You gotta do it to learn the skill, but this is so easy. And in a way, yeah, experiment, go ahead. It's just paper. What I'm doing now is I'm inking the edges using ground espresso, which is a really dark color, but I like it, and it really matches this paper back as well. Ground espresso is really nice with it, but also scorched timber is really nice with it. While I'm at it, I'm going to ink the edges of this as well. Like so. Now I'm using these pictures for to create these frames, but feel free to use your own pictures. This is a great way to make little photograph tags. Make a little memory book this way. that. Beautiful. I always forget these insides. Well, now I'm thinking about it, which is good. So, do you guys like the collection? I think you do, from what I've seen. The red I've used is ripe persimmon. That's that. Ta-dun, ta-dun, ta-dun. Right. What I'm doing now is I'm just putting this one here, because that's where he's going. I'm putting that one there. And what I'm going to do is splatter a bit. If I can find my... Oh, here it is. I'm blind. I'm using antique linen, which is a nice light gold. It's actually, Andrea, it's actually 2 pieces from the paper pack that I stick together on the back. Well spotted. So, I'm just going to splatter that on here. It won't look like much now. There we go. That needs to dry a bit, but we can help that along. These leaves are so fun to work with. They're gorgeous. I love them. I absolutely love them. Piece of paper. Trying to keep up with the comments, but there we go. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to measure out where I want my lady to be shown. I'm just going to twist and turn a bit so I have her where I want her. I think like this is fine. Yep. And then what I'll do, I'll grab scissors and just cut off these corners here. Flip it over and glue it down. It's that easy. It really is that easy. Just going around, holding it in place. Up, press it down. This one will go like that. I will just pinch this off. So this is a very simple way. I mean, how long did it take me? 10 minutes so far? Easy, right? Okay, put a block on that. Give that some weight. Then I'll do the same with this one. You see these spritzers, when they dry, they're so nice and sparkly. Hello, mister. Well, he's just going to fit behind there easily, so I'm just going to do this. hover over him. There we go. Take here this beautiful leaf. Again, take this off. And I'm going to use this one like so. And then I've got Wild About Wildflowers. That's going to go here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the other one, what does it say? If I can get it up. Love letters. Because, well, Mr. Handsome, he will get some love letters. I imagine. There we go. That's not straight. Now it is. So, that's an easy and quick way to make these tags. Now let's glue them together, and I'll do that just by putting liquid glue all the way around. And just putting them together. And I like to use liquid glue because it gives me some wiggle time. Just a tiny bit sticking out here, which should not. There we go. There, fixed. So nice double-sided tags to go in my journal. And I've got 2. And I will show you what I'm going to do with that next week, Wednesday. Gorgeous, right? Love it. Fun, these tags. So great way to use those. Hope you liked it. There we go. So I'm just quickly going to recap what we've got. Just let me put my inks out of the way. We've got Beautiful Backgrounds Volume 3. Love that. We've got Journal Stencils 9. 4 different stencils. We've got the CS428 Journal Phrases 6. We've got CSD 427 Golden Season Stamp and Die Set. Gorgeous set. All of this is in the Bible. 20% off. The CSD 426 Deck the Halls Stamp and Die Set. Also lovely. Then we've got, I think this is going to be a bestseller, Santa CS425. Gorgeous one. We've got 2295, the Book of Christmas for the Square. We've got 2294, Full Leaves. And this is all in your Bible bundle, guys. Then we've got the 2293 Build a Journal XL and the 2292 Build a Journal. That is the complete Golden Season collection. Wow, I made it. That was a lot of information I had to tell you. I think I told you everything, and if not, I will do it in another video. The upcoming days you will see some reels coming up on the Elizabeth Craft Designs Facebook, and I will also post them on my own YouTube about how to make these different stitches, how to assemble the booklet, how to make the different things. So that's going to be fun to watch those. I'm going to be making loads more videos. It's going to be tomorrow, Els will be there with this collection. Friday, Els will be here with this collection, showing the samples from the US design team. I will be live at creativescrapbooker.com, their Facebook page, tomorrow. So join for that one. That's going to be 7 o'clock Dutch time, 11 a.m. US, MT, standard of mountain time, that is, I think, right? And Monday, Rihanna will be here. That will be fantastic. We know that. And then Wednesday, it's me again. So I hope you liked it. Thank you for joining me today. And yeah, I had a blast. I hope you did too. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy playing with Golden Season. Bye.